Hey Bob, what's going on? This is the 1v1 we did a couple days ago. This is my first time looking at it, so these are going to be my gut reactions, but anyways, let's just get into it. Quick kick off. Good patience, good job grabbing that boost too, good start. That first touch is too hard. Um, you're going for a controlled touch, it's too high in my opinion, a little bit softer. I don't really like that challenge. Well, not even because you missed, but what were you going to do after it? You only had 20 boost, and even if you got it over me, there's really not much you can do to get a goal out of it. But on top of that, the aerial mechanically wasn't good. Like, yes, you missed, but look at how you jumped for it. That's not how you're supposed to aerial. Look at your boost. You jump as you boost the first time. And that's why you miss, because you're going too fast. I'll show you how to do a fast aerial after this, but just remember, just keep that in mind. That's just me being dumb. Skip that. Okay. Um, this is why your kickoffs are rough. This first half of it is fine. It's the landing that's rough. Look at how you're landing. You're not facing the ball. If you end up in this situation, you can hold drift and the momentum will take you straight into the ball. But look at where you dodge into it. We're essentially pinching it at this point. That's why you lose them. Yeah, I don't score kickoff goals because they don't really teach you anything besides your kickoff needs work. You rushed it. Good touch. You see I'm not challenging, but why flick? I can save anything that you put from there. Make it more threatening. Be a little bit more patient. Okay. Um, I should have scored here. If I got any more powerful of a flick, it was going over your head and it was a goal. Um, you look at how far back I start and look how close I get to you. If I start speeding up towards you, you want to keep that distance. You want to match my speed. You managed to get a block on it, but if I get any better, if that flick was trash. If I get any better of a flick, that's a goal. Yeah, that was dumb by me. That was a good block. I tried to shoot. I tried to get a tight shot, and I completely missed, and it just gave you a free goal. But that's ones for you. You gotta play smart. Alright, you hit it in the middle that time, but it was slow. I don't even think you were supersonic. You want to be supersonic always going into it. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're giving me the ball. Yes, you saved it, nice, but you kind of passed me the ball back. You want to hit it into your corner. These are those shadow defense training packs. Just, you jump too early in my opinion. If you wait a little bit for the ball to get to you, it's so much easier. You might not even have to use boost to save that. I would have grabbed that 100 on your left. Because if I'm taking it into my corner, there's zero threat, so you might as well get full boost. It's a good block. See, I like that you're staying in the play, but this challenge is not smart at all. Because you're just... I have the wall on my side in this case in terms of a 50. And we don't have enough boost to get back. Also, let's look at my bounce dribble afterwards. That was the reason I was able to score. So you did your bounce dribble earlier and the touch went really, really high and you weren't able to get a shot out of it. Look at the touches I get. Let's slow it down. Again, this is all free play. I've done this so many times. touch away from you. That way you have no chance of getting it. Light touch, drift away, dodge into it. You have no chance of saving that. But look at how low the bounces were. I don't care how fast your recovery is, no one is... If we're in this spot and I get that bounce dribble going, no one can catch up to that. But that's how you want to do it. The nice low touches. Low bounces. Good half flip, I like that. That was clean. That's me just ball chasing there. There's no threat on net, so there's really no need to challenge it. I would just keep on defending the net just to be safe, but there's no need to challenge there. Just me being dumb and I beat you to the ball there. That's it. That's kind of unlucky. That was better. I still don't think you were supersonic. See, I like that you want to stay in the play, and that's good for once. But you have no boost, and you have no regard for a counterattack. Now you're low on boost. I tried to go for a low 50, you had a good block. So yeah, I see you do that a lot with the Jaeger. On the Octane, that's a perfect catch every time. But for Jaeger, it just sends it far right. That's not a bad play in ones. If you realize that you have no good chance to score, there's no point in trying to force anything. But here, you just miss. Like, look, I see you turning, and I get ready for it. So, if you want to do this, you gotta make sure you get a good touch on it. Because you tried to go too fast, and you just beat yourself. I won this game off of counterattack, basically. Man, you gotta get supersonic on those kickoffs. That just me with just ball chasing again. Again, there's no threat here. Like, you know I don't have my dodge. You know I don't have a flip reset. And I'm not gonna pinch it into your net. It's going to the right, for sure. So there's really no threat and there's no point challenging. This is me just ball chasing and trying to get a better setup. Good patience. I thought you were gonna go. You were kind of tucked behind the ball. I couldn't really tell. Alright, so for that power slide, cut. It's the right idea, but you need to get further in front of the ball. I'm still bad with these controls. There we go. If you're gonna power slide cut, you're going. You want to get in front of it, and then cut into it. But you don't get, because you want the ball to like come to you, not you come to the ball. If that makes sense. And it goes over you because the ball's going too fast. That's another bounce dribble I was talking about. Look at how light of a touch I get here. I'm barely driving. It's enough to turn it into a powerful-ish shot, and you're not ready for it. Because from your perspective, just a tiny bounce, what can happen? And then that. Those are the touches you want for bounce dribbles. Very, very light. Low to the ground. Yeah, that's... Your kickoffs need work. That was a really huge thing from this. Obviously you missed, but just work on it in free play. Just go for a kickoff and then hit reset and just go for another kickoff and just do it over and over and over until you feel like you have a consistent one. There you go. Now you're supersonic, but you were low on the 50. That's why you lost. Honestly, I'm not a fan of wave dash kickoffs. I rarely do them. I think because if you screw it up, there's no recovering from a wave dash. If you spin yourself out, there's no chance. See, I see you're trying to bounce dribble here, which is good. It's hard to do. Bounce dribbling is very, very hard. But problem is, you're bounce dribbling it away from yourself, and you can't get a shot off. You want to... For bounce dribbles, you don't want to go directly at their net. You want to go to an angle, and then you can turn into their net. So for here, Like you're going in a straight line towards my net. That's not what you want. If you're gonna go this way, take the ball around here. Like start going to my corner, start bounce dribbling it, and then you can cut into it and turn it into a shot. But you're just hitting it away from yourself. You're making it harder, and you just give me the ball. Yeah, you get a goal out of it. That's because I make a mechanical mistake. I tried to pop it and wave dash to regain possession, but I messed up my wave dash, and you got a goal out of it. But that wasn't because of your bounce dribble. That was because of me making a dumb mistake. That was better. That was in the middle, but not fast enough. Look at my kickoff. Almost dead center. And supersonic for sure. And I had a bunch of boost to play with afterwards. And look at yours. It's not fast enough and it's not high. You're not high enough on the ball. Jaeger is a thinner hitbox than Octane, so you want to get higher up on the wall. There we go. It's a decent touch. There we go. Right into a catch. Yep, you lost it. Okay, I'll show you where you lost it. I remember this. You have it? Good, good, good. You lost it. You lost it right there and you can't catch up. To get up to here, I think you tap the brakes just a tiny bit and you lose it and you can't catch up. And I see that. Let's go back to 100%. See, I see that the ball is in a threatening position up until there. And that gives me the green light to go. More bounce dribbling. See how low those touches are? And they just bait you in. Look at how light they are. They're really, really close. The ball isn't fully in my position. For here, I would just keep shadowing because there's no threat here. You make it a threat by challenging. I get a goal out of it. You're just beating yourself. You're rushing challenges and you're rushing touches. Like, I'm sure in game it feels really, really fast, but looking back, I'm sure it feels much, much slower than how you remember it. See, you're in the play, and now you have no boost, and that should be a free goal for me. If I was ranked, I was scoring that. But yes, you're in the play, you're trying to force a play, but you have nothing. You have no regard for a counterattack. That was really dumb by me, but I got back in time. You flick too late. See, I feel like your offense is very one-dimensional. It's very, very flick-based. Which is fine, but you want to start expanding that if you want to become a more dynamic of a player. I think you're tilted at this point. I would take it to the corner. You have no boost. You see me all the way over there. Take a light touch to your wall, grab the boost, and then get going, because you have nothing. And I think, yeah, you're definitely tilted at this point. See, there we go, that's a good touch. You missed there. No point in touching that. Because I know I can't challenge there, so you might as well turn it into a dribble instead of... Now you made it hard on yourself. I missed, but any more consistent of a player would have scored that. Yeah, you're definitely tilted. But, that's fine. So let me show you a couple things that I think you should work on in free play. Let me plug in my controller. Alright, so first of all, there was the aerial. Let me go to a training pack. Skip this one. So this was your aerial on the ball that was in my corner. You were like this. Look at my car. You were boosting as you jump, look. That's what you did. And that's slow. Because you're forcing your car to go more left-right like this instead of up. And you're forcing it. I had that problem for a long time. Where you boost because you think it's faster. But in this case, slower is faster. Just look at this jump. Okay, that's you. Then look at this. See how much higher I get? This is you. This is mine. I don't know if it's easy to tell, but what you want to do is you want to get to the right speed before you jump. You don't want to be adjusting as you jump. So get to the right speed, then go. Right? So what you want to do, you want to hold back the left stick so that you go back as soon as you jump, because sometimes I'll see you jump and then you start leaning, which is really, really slow. You want to lean before you even jump. And then on the second jump, start boosting. See how much faster that is? Oh my. That's all you gotta do. Just if you watch pros, 99% of the time this is how they're gonna jump. Obviously there are exceptions if you're just trying to get a power shot, but if you're going for a standard aerial, like this is the way, for sure. And the other thing was bounce dribbling, because your touches were not controlled at all. Your touches were very high. And yes, you can get a powerful shot out of them, but it also gives your opponent the green light to challenge. When you're bounce dribbling away, I can't even do it. When you're bounce dribbling away, you really can't get a shot off without making it really easy for your opponent to challenge. You want to go at an angle. Bounce. 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 That's how you want to do it. Bounce. Away. Bounce. Away. Bounce. Away. Ripper shot. You never want to go straight, because you really can't get a shot. Like, it's super awkward and it leaves you way out of position. Best thing about bounce dribbles is that your recovery is very fast. You rip a shot and you're already going towards their boost to steal it. Bounce. 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 Shot. That's all you gotta do. I mean, those are the things I'd work on. Just try not to tilt yourself in our 1v1s. That's really not the point. I really want you to focus on getting better and trying to get faster, because I'm really trying to push you to get better, because you have a lot of potential. I can tell that your brain is there, but your mechanics need work. And there's no better way to improve mechanics than a fast 1v1. But just work on your aerials, focus on not boosting as you jump like this, and trying to get a really proper fast aerial. And light touches on bounce dribbles. That's it. Bang. And then bang, rip a shot. Again, you do all this in free play. Bang. Another shot. If you watch Johnny Boy, there's a dude named O'Callaghan that has bounce dribbling down to a science. And it's like 70% of his offense. Light touch. Light touch. Light touch. That was a weak shot, but you get the point. I'm still inconsistent at it. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. But just work on it, you know. But anyways, hopefully this helped. Let me know what you think when you're done seeing it, and I'll talk to you later.